We got one with a mustache. Right there, look at that. I don't know if you can see him or not. He's got a mustache. Hello everybody. So today I'm working on my koi pond again. Yeah, I'm doing something a little bit different, and I'll let you see here in just a second. So we had the koi pond over here, and it was doing great. We had the original one over here, behind the dog there, back there, and that didn't work out. So we put it over here, and then the winter months hit, and with everything being the way it is, couldn't get the supplies in, so I couldn't get a heat rock. So without a heat rock, I couldn't keep the koi fish warm, or the goldfish that were in there as well. Excuse me, couldn't keep them warm. So therefore it started to freeze over for the winter, so I had to take it apart, and this is what we're left with. And the other problem I had was, because it was outdoors, it turned to pea soup, and I could not keep the algae out of it no matter how hard I tried. And I couldn't put a Pocosmus in it because it was outdoors and unheated, and it would have been ugly. So anyway, so now I'm going to clean this and get it nice and pertified on the inside. Of course, I'm just using water because you don't want to use chemicals if you're putting fish in it. And then I'm gonna clean that up, and then I'm gonna set this up, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do with it, because I think you'll like my idea, because I'm gonna do a lot of stuff different this time, and I'm gonna put it in a much better location. So we'll see you in a little bit. So because it's plastic, it didn't even take me 10 minutes to wash. Got a little bit of water I still have to get out, but it came clean really quick. Randlin, do you like the idea of where I'm putting this?
Sure.
Sure. I'm not going to show you until, I'll show you in just a minute, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do with this. It's going to be awesome. So what I decided to do was bring it in the house. It's a tight fit, but it's going to actually fit perfectly. We had to redo the reptile room, so we actually have a few things we still have to put away. But we brought the reptiles in this room because we have a lot more, and we're going to be possibly breeding. So yeah, this is where we put it. We're going to put the koi pond in here because we spent a lot of time in here, and then I can sit here and check it out. So what I have to do now is get the last of that water out of there, and then got to clean my filter and my air pump, and then and then I'm going to put it together. I have to decide what kind of rock I want to put in there and plants, but you guys will get to see all that. So yeah, it'll probably be a few hours for me, but it'll be a few seconds for you when you see me next. So I got the filter clean, I got the aerators clean. It took me an hour and a half just to clean the filter because there was so much algae in it from being outside. Now, it's not ready for setup yet. We have a few other things to do, and then we'll get it all set up, and then we'll show you what it looks like, and then once we get it ready, and then we're gonna put some fishy wishies in it, but that's gonna be about a week or two for us and a few seconds for you. So we're gonna go get some more stuff to set it up because we haven't made up our minds exactly how we want to do it. So yeah, we're gonna go do some shopping. So we'll see you guys in a few seconds. So we couldn't figure out what color we wanted, so we decided to go with two different colors. And what I'm talking about, gravel. And of course we had to do it. I wanted to put it all together, but Randlin wanted it separate, just for whatever reason. So we had to rinse each bag multiple times, poke holes in it so all the dust comes out, because you don't want dust or sand in here. Sand's all right, but you don't want to mess up your filter. It's a little low on this side, a little high on this side, but once we start getting water in, it'll level itself out pretty good, and the fish will help with that. So our next step is to put water in it. And I have to get all the dust and sand out of my bathtub, because you don't want to know how much sand and dust is in a bag of these. Holy Christmas, it's a lot. And I probably have to get a shovel to get it all out of my bathtub. So yeah, next step, we're going to fill her with water, and we'll show you what it looks like. So 150 gallons of water is what I had to put in this thing. And I discovered that my hose is frozen, so I couldn't hook up the hose and put everything in. So yeah, that's like 35-gallon buckets. But we got water in it, so it looks pretty good. We're gonna let it run for about a week or so, put some bacteria in it, good bacteria, so it gets cultured. The rocks came out nice. So yeah, I think it's gonna look pretty good. So like I said, we're gonna let it run for about a week or so, and then we're gonna put some fish in it. So until then, yeah, I can't show you anything, but when we buy the fish, that'll actually be a separate video because we got other stuff going on that day as well. So you're gonna have to see the fish we buy, you're gonna have to watch that video, but that's a different story. So until I'm ready to put the fish in and get everything done, I'm also looking at getting some plants and stuff. Not quite sure on that yet or when that'll happen, but yeah, as soon as we get some fish in, we're gonna show you what she looks like. So now's the time. We went and got some fish today. If you want to see what we picked out, I'm going to show you here anyway, but if you want to see us getting the fish, that'll be in the next video that comes out. So anyways, we got some fun ones here. They've been floating for quite a while now. I got 20 different goldfish, and I'm going to try to show you what we got. One of them is really, well, they're all really pretty, but one of them is extra cool. Give me just 1 second and I'll show them to you. So yeah, I had to get Randall to hold the camera because I can't hold the camera and show you the fish at the same time. I think I'm going to need to get a smaller net. But here, I'm going to try it this way because I wasn't quite prepared, I guess. We got one with a mustache. Right there, look at that. I don't know if you can see him or not. He's got a mustache. I'm just going to pour them all in here. And yes, I'm going to use their water because it's got some good bacteria in it and stuff, and I didn't get all the fish out. He's stuck, there we go. So there's 20 fish in there, 20 different goldfish, and you can barely see them. They're tiny little guys. I mean, tiny, tiny. So hopefully you guys can see them. They're swimming all over the place. And yeah, so now I've got myself a koi pond inside. And yeah, look at the fish. You can see a couple of them over there. I'm trying not to drop my phone. Get some fuzzies out of there. So yeah, I think they're gonna be happy because they're going right at home. I gotta get some plants. I gotta figure out what kind I want. There's a couple of bigger ones that we got. We got, what, 5 bigger ones?
Yeah.
And 15 itty bitty ones. And one of them is itty bitty. But we tried to get white, and we got a couple of oranges and some black and orange and white and orange, and we got some cool ones. I think there's a few over here maybe. No? They're still all hanging out over here. So yeah, as they grow up, I'll show you, I'll keep you posted. They'll probably get really big because the last ones we had got huge. One of them was almost a foot long. So I might even get some koi eventually. I'm not 100% on that one yet. So there you go. We got fish in my indoor pond. So make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. Thanks for watching.